Hello and welcome back to Sarah Girl Soaps. My name is Sarah, and if this is your first time here, I own a soap company in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am here to show you today the whole back end of how I have my loyalty program set up with the subscription through Square. I pay $45 a month, and I believe that it definitely contributes to me getting my repeat sales, be able to open up conversation, add people to my email list as well. With that, I also do utilize the marketing subscription, and I can absolutely do another video on that as to how I manage the newsletters and how I set those up and send those out every month. So before we get started, I would greatly appreciate if you could hit the like button. It does help my videos, and it is a free and easy way to support my channel. Throughout the year, I do multiple farmers markets, art festivals, and craft shows. Square is the only point of sale system that I do use, along with also invoicing my wholesale accounts as well. If you have any questions throughout the video or towards the end, feel free to leave those in the comments below. I do read them and I do try to respond to them the best of my ability. So with that, we're going to get started. I have already in this video logged into my dashboard, and I am already just kind of going into the tab for the loyalty program. I will show you how I have it set up, but how you can also set it up in other ways that would better suit your business. I've found that the loyalty program has been very beneficial for me because I sell a consumable product, and I believe that it has been a huge benefit to me retaining customers and then getting repeat business again and being in communication with my customers. So when I'm at craft shows and farmers markets, they know where I'll be, when I'll be there, and how to find me. So with that, let's get into the video and I will show you the back end of how I have my program set up. And then in your settings, and this is where you'll actually start your setup of your loyalty program. In your terminology, you can choose if you want to use singular, plural, and stars. You can actually do whatever you want. Say if you wanted, I think if I wanted to call it lightning bolts, I think I could do that. I just do star and stars. Here is where you edit how you want to set up for your tiers and brackets. So most of my products start off at $7.95. So I have it set for $7.50. That way, no matter what you buy, you will get a star of some sort. And then you can have it set for, you get a star every time you visit. You get a star. You could have it set where it's the amount spent, a specific item, any item in a category. I have mine for amount spent. All money is green. I don't care what you buy. You could have it where the amount spent includes tax. I do not. I struggle with giving out bonuses for money that I have to pay to the state. So I struggle with giving reward points for money that I have to then give to the state. So I do not include tax, but you very well could. And then for the every $7.50 that you spend, you get a star. Then you could have it where they expire after so much time. I do not. And all items, you could pick a particular item that would be eligible. For me, every item is eligible as long as the dollar amounts are met. As long as the dollar amounts are met. And then how they can get their rewards. So I have this set up as discount on an item in a specific category, and I have a dollar amount. So we have reward value is they have to have 10 stars, and then the discount is $10. Reward name is $10 off an item in 4 select categories, and then you can go in and you can collect, like if I wanted to add a category, I could pull up, let's pull up lotion bars. We can do that. Forgot I added a few things. Here we go. So they can do this all the way through here. Everything in here is $7.95 except for the shampoo bars. Those are $10.98. So I think it just takes off $10. Save. And then this is at the location for Sarah Girl Soaps. When I enroll them, if they give me their email address, which I don't give them an option, they get a star just for giving me that. And then points after purchase allow customers to claim stars after a recent transaction. If, for say, they had 8 stars and then in a transaction they got to the 10 stars, I don't think, if I remember right, I don't think it lets me take it off in that transaction. However, if they wanted to just do another transaction immediately after that, and then I can apply the discount, I think I can do that. But it won't recognize that they have 10 stars because of that transaction to then take it apart or take it out. Suspicious. I don't really deal with this so much, but I have it set up just in case. So I don't know. I do not do Cash App, so I don't know much about that. If you use the loyalty program and you use the Cash App and you have any comments or advice, and pop those in the comments. Apple Wallet, I think I've had customers tell me that they were able to check this. I just never have used it because I don't buy from myself. But I think people have, I mean, I have it enabled so they can use it if they want to. Earn points via invoices. What this means is, say if I had so I do invoices 2 different ways. I do them for my wholesale accounts. So when a shop orders wholesale from me, I invoice them. And then if somebody had like a custom order, like I did maybe some custom Minnesotas or whatever that is, but those are regular priced, I invoice those to them. I don't have this set where it automatically gives them points, only because if it is a wholesale account, I don't give points for half off products. So I don't want it to just automatically go into their thing and credit them a ton of stars. However, with somebody, if I were to be invoicing them for a custom order, I can then, and I can show you in a little while here, how I go through and I can apply stars to their account that way. So I have this set off just because of the factor of how I invoice my wholesale accounts. We will save all of that. So that is the settings. You can go in and add more rewards too. If you wanted like a couple different setups, you could absolutely do that too. Maybe you wanted one where it was just soaps. Maybe there's one where you have it and it's just shampoo bars, however that looks. But it's just, for me, it's easier to streamline everything with just the one reward, call it a day. Your money is green all different ways. Tiers, this is kind of the same thing. I don't do much in here, but you can do up to 6 tiers, I think. So count points from the last 12 months when you launch your tiers. So it's just pretty much doing that exact same thing for a different thing. So maybe if you wanted to, you could do it where like they only had to earn 5 stars and maybe they only got $5 off. I believe that's how this would work. Marketing. The email marketing, I can show how I send out emails in this. I don't utilize a lot of this because I promise my clients I will only send them 1, and if they're super lucky, 2 emails a month. So in creating your promotions, you can go in here. I don't do much, and I probably should. Maybe I'll do one for Mother's Day. But you can do a boost for slow hours. Maybe you know that Mondays are your slow day and you do a little boost. Hey, you come in on Monday or you buy on Monday, you can get, and then I can show you. Again, I don't use this, but I will definitely walk you through and press buttons so you can see what this looks like. I don't know if you have access or can see all this if you don't pay for it. So this would be like during a slow, like maybe a slow day, maybe. So you'd have promotion type multiplier, or just add additional points. And then you could pick if you, however many that you wanted to do. So maybe you want to do a star and a half, maybe 2 stars. You would have the location, start date, and then you would pick, say if it was just Mondays, you could click all these days off, and maybe Monday, maybe we just do a little, midday happy hour, and you come in and you, okay, promotion hours are invalid. Why would they be invalid? That's sad. Oh, I don't know what this means. Oh, bingo. Okay, I had PM there. Sorry. So let's just do Monday. So Monday, maybe Monday just midday, we're gonna do, you get a star and a half for every normal $7.50 that you spend from 11 to 5. You can do a minimum spend, so that way they have to spend so much. So say like, you spend $20, you're gonna get a star and a half for every $7.95 that you normally spend. And you can do categories. Say you want to do just soaps. Come in, buy soaps, get extra stars. Yay. All right, so there's that one. Holiday special, kind of the same thing. You would select your holiday. Let's go Mother's Day because that's coming up. And this one, you can do same thing. You can, let's edit this. You can do the name. You can, again, decide if you want to be multiplier or add additional points. What you want that to be. Say we wanted 2 stars. Whoops. Location, again, you can do your start dates. So this promotion, like if I did a Mother's Day, maybe I would do beginning of May until like right before Mother's Day. And then again, schedule. It looks like it just kind of does it Monday through whatever, like every single day all the way through. You can have a minimum spend and customer redemption daily limit. And then you can pretty much do the same thing. You can do an item spotlight. You select on that and it would tell you what item that you wanted to do. Let's just go, we're going to do 1,000 kisses. You can do more. Say I'm just going to pick random soaps that we're going to do. I don't know where all my soaps are. Perfect. And then this one, we would, then again, we could edit the promotion. And I think it just pulled up a couple of the names from the items and made a name, but we could always do, you can change that. Oops. All right. SOPA. There we go. Same thing. Location, same thing. Promotion dates. You could have it just for one day, add an end date. Again, schedule and rules. And then it's the same thing for the category. So instead of picking an item, you would just pick a whole entire category, for an example, like bath bombs or whatever the case is. Or you can just create your own. So you can do your name, promotion type. Again, I think that's the stars or the multiplier. And then location, date, and then down here, I think you can just, you can, so it's pretty much the exact same thing. It's just a little bit more of a blank slate. So that is how you can do promotions in this. Marketing. The email marketing, I can show how I send out emails in this. I don't utilize a lot of this because I am very diligent and I promise my customers and I promise my clients I will only send them one, and if they're super lucky, 2 emails a month. I am not going to, on a weekly basis, be blasting them with their star, loyalty, account information, everything else. They know how to reach out to me if they are curious on that, and if you have, but for the most part, they just kind of, they know when they cash out and whatnot. But I promise that I am not going to blast them left and right. I do not send text messages. This is another, and this is another subscription. This is not free. So I could do a 30-day trial and then it's $10 a month. But my customers, when I tell them that I need their phone number for their account number for the loyalty, they kind of panic, and I reassure them I will not be text messaging you, and they are relieved. That's the vibe that I get from a lot of people. So I do not use text marketing. I currently have, I think I accidentally signed up for it with a couple local shops and DSW, and I think I get like 4 text messages a day with them, and it's really annoying. So they're about to get blocked. Other, so you can print a sign, and ooh, I should do this. I don't know if I got into here. Okay, let's try it. Download. Let's see what this does. Signage. Ooh, I like both of these, and a QR code. Let's see what both of them do. You guys ready? Oh, okay. So yeah, they can do like a little QR code, sign up, and then they get $5 off to receive future offers and updates. Okay, so this is something that they can do. I can't zoom in, but there we go. Okay, this is what it would look like. Scan code to sign up, $5 off. I like that. What was that one? That one when we did the signage. Let's do QR code. And then this is just the QR code. So I would probably do the sign. And I wonder if you can change the, oh, edit signage. Okay. Oh, so you can edit your color if you want to. We do purple a lot. Let's do purple. Okay. And then you could do a fixed coupon. And I think you can do percent or fixed. And I could say 10% off. You could do other amount. You could do whatever. You can do maximum value. So say I would give them, even if they bought like $100, it would be $10 maximum. Expires after 4 weeks. So that's kind of nice because then it gets them to hopefully buy soon. All right, there we go. And then I don't really like my logo like that in there. Well, I could probably cut that off and then put my logo up there in a different print. And then I could download that. Perfect. So that's another option. I did not know that that lived there. All right, assistant. And then activity, I think my all activity that shows like some of my actual customers and their names and what they have spent, and I don't want to show that, but that's where you would see like who recently purchased different things. And then okay, so we are going to go into, okay, I told you, all right, I told you I would teach you how to go into your, I told you I would show you how I go in and alter stars in somebody's account. I'm going to go into this and then I'm going to skip to where I just pull up my information, because once I hit customer directory, it is going to pull up all of my customers, and I don't want anybody's personal information out there. You're able to go in the search bar and search your customers. All your regular customers will show up down here, but once you search a name, then it'll just come down to what you've searched. When you do put your customers in, I always grab their phone number. I always reassure them that I'm not going to be doing text marketing. However, it is just easier for me to look them up when they are at a market by their phone number, instead of me trying to plug in emails and multiple last names and all that good stuff. And so you have marketing. If, for example, a customer were to reach out and say, I don't know how to unsubscribe, but can you take me off the email list, which I've never had, I can go into the back end and do that here. Payment on file. I had one gal who I had her payment on file. She would go on walks when I had my shop, and she never wanted to carry her wallet with her. So I had her payment and she could just swing in, grab some soaps. Loyalty summary. So when you are in here, this is how you would either add or subtract stars. You would go into the three dots and you can do everything from delete, you can transfer. I don't know exactly. Oh, let's see here. I don't know exactly. If I show you how to transfer, all my customers will come up, so I'm not going to pull that up, but it gives you an opportunity to like merge contacts. Say if I had a husband and a wife who at separate times had started accounts, I believe I can add or transfer them together like that. I can update phone numbers, manage cards. I have never used this, so I am unsure what that does. Manage cards. No cards linked. It doesn't give me the opportunity to link a card, so I'm not sure. I don't know if it's like a gift card, or I don't use gift cards. View expiring stars. I don't do expiring stars, so they wouldn't have those anyway. Send status. If they were curious and they wanted to know, they could pop me a message either in, they could send me a DM or an email and just ask for their thing. I would just, look them up, pop, and then I could send it to whatever phone number is on file. I started this particular customer account not as buying product, just to have it in here to show you. So unfortunately, it's not going to let me do that because that customer actually has to start an in-person loyalty transaction. And then adjust stars. So going back to the example of whether or not if a purchase was made with the invoices, if I had, say, a customer who did a custom order and they paid full price for everything, it was not a wholesale pricing kind of situation, I would absolutely allow them to gather stars on that. So I would go into their profile and go into adjust current balance. And let's say they were supposed to get 3 stars. So I would hit the 3. I could select, and then I would go missing from a transaction. Now, for example, if I have a customer who every year, at the beginning of the year, I do a newsletter. I have a link to a survey in my Google Drive or Google Docs, and they can fill out the survey and give me feedback on a plethora of different topics and things. So I offer 2 stars in return for their feedback, which at $7.50 each, I mean, it's a $15 value going towards their accounts, because I appreciate their feedback and the time that they're going to put in to do my survey. So I would then go in when they do the survey. I do have if you have loyalty, pop your number here, please. And that way I can just go in real quick, look them up, and then I would go in and do complimentary stars. So let's give us some complimentary stars. So now I would have 7 stars. And then in here, I think if you were to take payment, you can go into the virtual terminal. I think there are extra fees on top of the normal fees that usually happen with this. I can't remember. We would want to be under Sarah Girl Soaps. Oh, so I can just do, okay, so this is what that would look like. So if I itemize sale, I could add what items they were, quick charge. I've never used this, so I'm usually always working off my iPad when I'm at a show, not on my laptop. But that is how I work my loyalty program and how I have it set up. But as you can see, there are a million different ways that you can do that. Now, if you have any questions as far as the marketing aspect, I do use the marketing and pay for that subscription as well to create my newsletters. So I would be happy to do, again, I don't do text marketing, so you won't see that pop up. However, if you would like to see how I design my newsletters in Square, feel free to leave those comments or feel free to request that in the comments below. And if enough people are interested in that, I would be so happy to show you how to do that. Otherwise, have a great day. And thank you for watching my behind my scenes of my Square loyalty account.